And watch your lines. Pick where you want to go, okay?
Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about picking your line. When my kids and I first started riding on the trails, I would say to them all the time, just remember to pick your line. What does that mean anyway, pick your line? Basically, picking your line means to look at the terrain and figure out which direction you want your bike to go, what path you're wanting to follow while you're riding. You want to be looking far enough ahead so that you can observe any obstacles that might be coming, so you can make adjustments so you don't have an accident. Right about here is where Powder Monkey gets a little squirrely. I don't know exactly what happened, but she winds up booting off into the rut and stalling the bike out.
I'm going to teach you how you get going when you stalled out like this. Yeah, your bike has to be on. I'll drop it down into first gear. Okay, you're in first gear. Now where are you going to go? What's the path of least resistance? Over this way. Because that's gravelly and it's a big rut. So you want to come over this way. So point your tire where you want to go. Alright, now go. I got you. Go, I got you. Keep your wheel faced.
In this next clip, let's look at the possible obstacles. There are huge loose rock all up and down this part of the trail, but there's also cool parts. There are jumps. I think they're built in for water drainage, but you can hit them like jumps. You just have to be sure what you're jumping into. If you hit a jump and there's an obstacle on the other side of it, you can wind up messing up real bad. You also need to watch out for the rocks because it can cause flats, and it can also, you can hit one and it would deflect your front tire, which might cause an accident, cause a wreck. Deflecting means a change of direction after hitting something, or turning from your straight course. Picking your line's not just about avoiding obstacles. It's also about picking out jumps and things that you would like to do, things that you want to try. There are a lot of things you got to think about when you're picking your line for hitting jumps. Now, one of those things is obstacles, but also what direction is the trail going to go? I chose wrong right here. Let's slow down and look at that again in slow motion so we can see what happened here. Now I approached the jump and I hit it. Everything's cool, and then I realized right about here, oh no, I didn't want to go off the side of the mountain, so I decided just to lay it over. This ride is an example that sometimes we might pick our line, but they don't always work out. I approached the obstacle here, I have an idea. I'll just ride right up the side. So I start riding up the side, and then my back tire slides out from under me. So I have to improvise and just do the best I can to crawl over this muddy, slimy rock. This was Trail 100 on the Jawbone Trail system in Richlands, Virginia, part of the Spearhead Trails. It was an awesome little section of the trail here. It had all kinds of different obstacles on this one trail. It's important to understand that when you're riding in the fall or in the winter, that leaves cover up the trail. And this one section right up here, right about here, it starts going downhill. And the hill is covered with great big rock. And you can't see them too well because of all the leaves that are covering up the trail. This next obstacle coming up is kind of odd. I have never run across anything like that. Have you guys? They had, I guess the trail had washed out, so they built up the trail with a great big rock and some sticks. It was odd. So I just kind of stuck my tire on the edge of the sticks there and rode down. This part of the ride is another example of just kind of going with the flow. Sometimes you might want to choose a line, and it's best just to go with the flow, because if you push it, you might wind up spilling it and wrecking. The ruts had huge puddles of water in them, so we both were trying to ride in the middle of the ruts, but it was so slimy, we just kept sliding back down into the rut. So when that's like that, it's probably best just to go with the rut and try to avoid having an accident. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching Riding in God's Country with me. Hopefully we can answer any questions if you have any. Leave those down in the comments. Like and subscribe, guys. We're trying to build this channel up, and hopefully we can add some benefit to you, so you guys can have a great time experiencing riding. Don't forget to go to aotracing.com and check out their cool gear. Thanks for watching, and God bless.